Hello, my eccentric entrepreneurs. Taylor Elwood here from ImagineYourReality.com, your business wizard. And today we're going to talk about the topic of promotions. Yes, that's right. And specifically getting comfortable with promoting you and your services. Now, today in the Facebook group Eccentric Entrepreneurs, if you haven't joined yet, make sure you do. I had one of the people ask, well, Taylor, I read your recent newsletter, and one of the things it brought up for me is that I feel really uncomfortable about sharing my blog posts all over the place. It just feels overwhelming. I feel uncomfortable about promoting myself. And you know what? I get it. I've been there. When I first started writing for Imagine Your Reality and Magical Experiments, my two different sites, I started writing blogs for them. I had a really hard time sharing that information. Part of it was because I questioned whether I had really anything to offer at all. Part of it was just a question of, what is my worth? Am I really worth anything to anybody out there? Is anybody really going to want to hear what I have to say or want to learn more about my services and my classes? And part of it was just, hey, I'm putting myself out there. Oh my gosh, what are people going to think? It all boiled down to really a deep feeling of insecurity, a lack of self-esteem. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for anyone else. That was just me. But I find that when someone has an issue with promoting themselves and their services, part of it is an internal sabotage. There is some type of narrative going on up here and in here that's saying you're not good enough, or what you have to offer isn't good enough, or something along those lines. And the only way you're going to get past that is by stepping into that feeling of uncomfortableness and really feeling it and discovering what that narrative is and where it comes from. Now, that narrative could come from experiences you had as a kid with your parents. It could come from experiences you had as a professional. It could come from other places. Who knows? But you need to feel it and let go of your attachment to it. Now, with that said, you say, okay, well, that's all fine and well, Taylor, but I still got to go out there and promote myself. Well, here's the thing. The more you promote yourself, the more comfortable you'll get. And I want you to bear something in mind. You're not being super salesy. What, you say? Wait a minute, I have to be, because here I am sharing this stuff. I want people to click links. Isn't that being a salesperson? Well, in some ways it is. And there's actually an excellent book by the guy by the name of Daniel Pink called To Sell is Human, which I highly recommend you read if you haven't read it already. In fact, you can look for the affiliate link below in the comments. But here's the thing. We all sell. And it doesn't have to be over-the-top, slimy, sales, gimmicky thing. In fact, really, when you're sharing information, you're not out there to sell them in that way. You're just out there to share information. How I've become comfortable with promotion is that I feel like it's part of my calling. I am here to share this information with you in order to serve you, in order to help you. Now, whether you choose to do business with me or not, that's up to you. But if you find something there that speaks to you, and as a result you say, you know what, I want to take Taylor up on his upcoming Thrive class, or I want to talk with Taylor and see how he might be able to help me, then that's good too, because it means that we've connected on a level and you recognize that there is something there. Do I feel bad about it? Not at all, because that's part of what I'm doing. Now, you'll say as you're listening to this video, well, Taylor, it seems like you're promoting yourself a lot. You've promoted the Eccentric Entrepreneurs Group. You just promoted your class. You promoted your website. Well, yeah, I am, because you know what? If I don't promote it, no one knows it. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. If you don't promote it, no one knows it. And I'm going to actually have a post about that next week. But I want you to bear that in mind. I want you to say that to yourself. If I don't promote it, no one knows it. Because the fact of the matter is, if you don't promote it, no one knows it. And if no one knows it, then you can't help anyone. At one of the business organizations that I've gone to, it's called Owami. There's a little band here, right? But there's a saying on the inside, and it's if you are in business and not making a profit, you are going out of business. You know what that really means? It means that if you're not going out there and you're not letting people know what you do and how you do it, you're going out of business. And you can't do all the wonderful things that you want to do. You want to donate money to places, you want to help other people out. Well, guess what? You can't do it without having some form of income coming in. If you want to give, first you have to go out there and promote. And if you don't promote it, no one knows it. So what I want you to bear in mind is that, yes, it may be uncomfortable. Yes, it may feel like, oh, I'm really being super salesy. What I want you to do is just get comfortable with yourself. Get comfortable with that discomfort. Find out what's really going on there. And then when you put it out there, figure out what your sabotages are, and then just put it out there. And be confident that what you are sharing has value to someone. Because you know what? For the most part, I don't get much in the way of negative comments on what I share. People see value in it. And if they don't see value in it, they just ignore it. And that's okay too. Even if I do get a negative comment, okay, I'll just answer it as best I can and go on from there. But if you don't promote it, no one knows it. Have a comment, feel free to leave it below. And if you haven't subscribed to this video channel yet, please do so. Click on the corner over here and subscribe. Thanks so much and have a great day.